At this time, we'd like to honor our retiring senior basketball and cheerleaders. We'll start with our cheerleaders first. Miss Shelby Bowers. Shelby is escorted tonight by Christy and Arville Bowers and her brother Daniel. She resides in the Alarka community. Her activities and honors at Swain High School include being a member of FCA, SAD, and HOSA for all 4 years. She was a member of the homecoming court and voted by her class as most likely to bleed maroon and white. In her junior year, she was named Maid of Honor at the homecoming. In her senior year, she is the Swain County High School homecoming queen. In athletics at Swain High, she has participated in cheerleading, football competition all 4 years, and in basketball cheerleading all 4 years also. Her honors include being named a UCA All-American 3 years in a row. She will be attending Lenore-Ryan University to study nursing. Her fondest athletic memory is when she went to San Antonio for the Alamo Bowl to cheer at halftime. She'd like to take this opportunity to thank her family and friends who have supported her, and Sherry for always pushing her to be the best she can be, and her amazing mom and dad for always being there for her. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Shelby Bowers. Next up, Adriana Kaler. Adriana is escorted by her mom, Gloria, her sister, Maggie, and her dad, John. They reside in the Bryson City community. Her activities and honors at Swain High include being a member of the National Honor Society her junior and senior year, and being named the HOSA secretary during her senior year. She was selected to the Ridge Runner Court by the Swain County High School faculty. Her athletics at Swain High include being a basketball player her senior year, volleyball all 4 years, and softball all 4 years. Her fondest athletic memory is her freshman year when Coach Medlin accidentally punched her in the face and busted her lip. She'd like to take this opportunity to thank God for giving her the ability to play, her family for supporting her coaches for pushing her, and her friends for making high school memorable. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Adriana Kaler. Next is Miss Emily Stiles. Emily is escorted tonight by her mom, Kim, her dad, Kirby, her sister, Heather, and her almost brother-in-law, Jared. They reside in the Bryson Branch community. Her activities and honors at Swain High include being a member of the yearbook staff. Her honors include being named to the homecoming court her freshman year. She was voted by her senior class, the class superlative as most artistic. In athletics at Swain County High School, she has participated in basketball for 3 years, volleyball, and track for all 4 years. Her fondest athletic memory is being turned into a sand mermaid at Disney World. She'd like to take this opportunity to thank her family for supporting her and God for giving her the ability to do what she loves. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Emily Stiles. Next up, Miss Annie Hyatt. Annie is escorted tonight by her son, Xavion, Eugenia, her mother, and David, her stepfather. She resides in Wolftown. At Swain County High School, she has been active in FCCLA her junior and senior year. She's been a member of the Junaluska Advocacy Council all 4 years. In athletics at Swain High, she has participated in basketball. Her fondest athletic memory is being able to go to Florida and getting to play on the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex. She'd like to take this opportunity to thank her family, her coaches, and her teammates. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Annie Hyatt. Next up is Miss Lydia Sale. Lydia is escorted tonight by her father Mark, her mother Susan, and her brother Tim. They reside in the Balltown community. Her activities and honors at Swain High include being a member of FCA and being a member of the National Honor Society her junior and senior year. Her honors include being selected by the Swain County High School faculty as Ms. Ridge Runner, being voted by her class as most athletic. She is also the recipient of the Sally Southall Cotton Scholarship, as well as a volleyball scholarship from Belmont Abbey. Her athletics at Swain County High School, she has participated in basketball all 4 years, volleyball all 4 years, and track 3 years. Her honors include being an All-Smoky Mountain Conference selection in volleyball during her sophomore, junior, and senior season. She was also named All-Western North Carolina Volleyball Honorable Mention during her junior and senior season, and this year she is the Smoky Mountain Conference Volleyball Player of the Year. Her fondest athletic memory is taking a shot off of her knees in a game during her junior year. She would like to take this opportunity to thank her team, her coaches for pushing her to be her best, her senior girls for always being there, her family for being extremely loving and supportive, her community for supporting her team, her parents for helping her follow her dreams, and God for the abilities and opportunities He has given her. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lydia Sale. Next up, Miss Taylor Schuler. Taylor is escorted tonight by her father Danny, her mother Melinda, and her brother Grant. They reside in the Silver Mine community. In activities and honors at Swain High, she was a member of the National Honor Society both her junior and senior year. She was selected to the homecoming court her senior year, and she was selected by the Swain County High School faculty to the Ridge Runner court during her senior year. In athletics at Swain High School, she has participated in volleyball, basketball, and softball all 4 years. Her honors include being selected All-District softball last year, as well as All-State in softball last year. Her fondest athletic memory is, quote, "I'm not going to tell you my name," unquote, Brooklyn Brown. She would like to take this opportunity to thank God for everything He has blessed her with, her parents for all their support, her teammates for always pushing her, and her coaches for helping her become the person and player that she is. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Taylor Schuler. Next up, Miss Carrie Jones. Carrie is escorted tonight by her father Kevin, her mother Misty, and her sister Kayla. They reside in the Toot Hollow community. At Swain County High School, she was a part of the National Honor Society during her senior year. Her senior classmates voted her as the best all around. Her athletics at Swain County High School include participating in volleyball, basketball, and softball all 4 years. Her honors include being an All-Smoky Mountain Conference selection in volleyball this past season. She was also an All-Smoky Mountain Conference Honorable Mention volleyball last year, as well as All-Smoky Mountain Conference Honorable Mention in softball last year. Her fondest athletic memory is missing a layup when the other team was still in the locker room. She would like to take this opportunity to thank her parents, family, and friends for always supporting her in everything she has done. Her coaches for pushing her to always get better and to try her best, and God for giving her the ability to participate in athletics. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Carrie Jones. And at this point, the Lady Devil basketball team would like to take this opportunity, particularly the seniors, to thank the Maroon Devil Booster Club for their support this year in helping raise money for them to be able to go to Disney. Ladies and gentlemen, your retiring Swain County High School seniors. And now for your Lady Devils. At guard number 3, Adriana Kaler. At the other guard, number 4, Carrie Jones. And one forward, number 5, Emily Stiles. And forward, number 22, Annie Hyatt. And at center, number 30, Taylor Schuler. Hello again, everyone. Toby Burrell here with you tonight for basketball action from Swain County High School. Andrews in town for the season finale for the Lady Devils, at least. Not sure about the Wildcats, but things are wrapping up in a hurry. Smoky Mountain Conference Tournament will tip off on Thursday. Schuler tips off against Holloway, and the Wildcats will have the first possession. Swain scrambling in a zone, and the Wildcats inside to Holloway. Schuler takes one off the chin, and it's a bucket for Holloway. So Holloway, a sophomore for the Cats, and she's a big one. There'll be a zone right here. Hyatt on the wing, back to Schuler, over to Jones, to Kaler in the corner. She looks, pump fakes, back out to Jones. Stiles with it up top. Kicks it back to Stiles. Nice give and go. Shot is off. Stiles with their own rebound. It's off. Almost has it again. Pulled out of there by Hyatt. Swept away by the Cats. So here come the Cats. Shot on the way by Mashburn, and it's up and good. So Mashburn makes it 4-0 Cats here in the early going. Coach Nathan Medlin has his seniors on the floor. It is senior night at Swain High School. Hopefully you were able to tune in to the pregame festivities. Starting things a little bit early tonight. Stiles looks, finds Jones. Kaler alone on the baseline jumper. It's away. Hyatt's on the backside for the rebound. Tries to go up with it. It's off. Hyatt with another rebound. So Annie Hyatt filling the stat sheet so far. Now Kaler on the floor again, all the way to the hole. Throws it up. No good. Holloway comes away with the rebound, and here come the Cats. 6:28 in the first. We got men's action coming your way next. That one tipped out of bounds by Jones. It'll be Andrews basketball. Men's action coming your way next. We should say going into this one that the Wildcats are 7-10 overall, 3-8 in Smoky Mountain Conference play, and they currently sit in 5th place overall, while our Lady Devils won their third game of the year on Friday with a 10-point win over Highland. So the Lady Devils come into this playing well. Good ball movement around. Now Kaler back up top to Schuler. Schuler looks back to Kaler. Jones in the corner. She finds Stiles. Stiles back over to Hyatt. Hyatt to Jones in the corner. Jones with a 3 on its way, and it's down. So Carrie Jones puts the Lady Devils on the board. And now Swain will look to trap. And they have numbers on Taylor Schuler down low. That one's kicked by Schuler, which is a good thing. It stops what would have been a sure Andrews 2 points. So 4-3 your score, 5:38 remaining in the first. And Andrews to inbound the ball. Shot on its way, and that one is good. Jones into the front court now, 6-3 your score. Good ball movement out of this group. To the corner to Kaler. She looks for Schuler, but no good. Or check that, Stiles down low. Jones with it out on the wing. Again, great ball movement against this zone, but they're not able to get a whole lot of clean looks. Here comes Kaler to the corner. Now Schuler way up top. Fires it inside to Stiles. Jones with another 3 on the way, and that one banks home.
So Carrie Jones having herself a great start to a senior night here with a couple of threes to tie this game at 6. 4:56 remaining. That one rattles out. Emily Stiles with the rebound. Here comes Hyatt into the front court, dashing to the corner. Takes it all the way down, looks inside to Schuler. She can't hold on to it. It's kicked out. Stiles tries to poke it away, tries again to poke it away. Now Hyatt does. Scramble for the ball. Hyatt's trying to do things, and timeout Swain. Good job, Annie Hyatt, on the floor to maintain that possession. So with 4:34 left in this one, Swain's Coach Medlin will take a timeout here, and I think Taylor Schuler's going to have to come out and check her teeth after that first basket by Tiffany Holloway. Still an all-senior lineup, 6-6 your score, 4:34 remaining in the first. And Swain will inbound it from right in front of their own bench, where Annie Hyatt picked up a couple of floor burns to go along with the basketball on that possession. So Swain with the ball into the front court. It's Carrie Jones against a spread out 1-3-1. She goes cross court to Kaler. Pump fakes, goes high, and it's stripped away out of there by Gunner. Gunner goes all the way to the basket. Looked like a walk maybe, but no call. And that one's tipped out by Andrews, but it'll go Andrews' way anyway, right in front of the Swain cheerleaders. The cheerleaders did have one senior. That was Tiffany Bowers, recognized before the game. She's front and center there, if you catch her on the camera. And now Andrews with an overload to that side. I'm sure their venerable coach, Ken Soulsby, will be unhappy with that. Coach Soulsby has been around forever, and he's a dandy. One of the real treasures in the game of basketball, to be quite honest with you. Jones pulls that one away and streaks the other way with it. She hits Kaler up top. Kaler's going to not hesitate for a three. It's a little short, and it will be Andrews basketball. 3:46 left. Swain will stay with the trap against the Wildcats. This game ended up 2 points over at Andrews. A good game. So stay tuned. It should be a dandy here as we're tied. Sale with a steal. And that's an area where Lydia Sale leads the Lady Devils in steals. Good quick hands for the Belmont Abbey signee. Hyatt looks underneath, but it's a little too late. She had the right idea. It was just a beat too late. Stiles was open on that backside block. So now here come the Cats streaking down. Kick out to Mashburn for a long two on the way. And a good box out by Annie Hyatt, who by my count has collected her 5th rebound already. Hyatt into the front court. She finds Stiles. Stiles kicks it all the way to Kaler. Loses the handle, was able to get it back. Now she finds Jones. Jones fires away. That one's off and pulled down, and we've got Gabby Jones set to check in. Numbers the way the Lady Devils may be just a little bit tired at this point. They've played pretty much nonstop here except for the Swain timeout, and we're at 2:50 and counting. Normally the Lady Devils and Coach Medlin like to use a lot of substitutions. Now Hyatt bounces out a double team, and here come the reinforcements as Taylor Medlin and Gabby Jones get Hyatt and Kaler, who gave Swain some great minutes there off the get-go. And let's see if we can add to what has been a great start so far for Swain. Carrie Jones up top to Sale. She looks again. Now she's got Carrie Jones back to Stiles, and now we've got Gabby Jones pump fake, since she's going to be called for a walk. So it'll be a turnover. 8-6 your score. The Wildcats in the lead, 2:29 left. And Brooklyn Brown is up off of the Swain bench. She will check in next. Brown is a junior. Medlin and Jones are sophomores. That one's off. Stiles with the rebound. Good job on the board so far by the Lady Devils. That's Jones in the corner. She goes back to Jones. Jones to Jones. They've got Medlin open. She's got that kind of range for a three. She kicks it back out to Sale. Check it back to Sale. Good give and go on that play, and it goes. Taylor Medlin with a great pass, and right into Lydia Sale's wheelhouse there. So Lydia's on the board, and it's 8-all. And there's a foul down on the other end. Let's see who they got with that one. It'll be Gabby Jones. So she picks up her first. And it's the first foul of the ball game, believe it or not. It will send Holloway to the line, and she makes the first one. And in comes Lindsay Hicks, Brooklyn Brown, Taylor Schuler up off the bench. So we'll have a fresh 5 with the exception of Schuler, who has already been in the game. Brooklyn Brown, Medlin, Jones and Hicks now your lineup for the Lady Devils. Second one on its way. It rattles around and out. Taylor Medlin swoops in to grab it and heads the other way. Medlin off the bounce finds Hicks. Hicks up top. Medlin thought about it for a second. Goes to Jones in the corner. Baseline drive by Jones. Shot blocked by Holloway. And Schuler with the rebound, but she's called for the travel. So good job by Taylor Schuler swooping that one off. And now here come the Cats against the Swain pressure, and they go tic-tac-toe and an easy basket for Morgan Mashburn down on the other end. So it's 11-8 now. A little over 1 minute left in this one. Brown tries to get it, and that's going to be on Holloway for over the back. And so Swain will inbound from underneath with 1:12 left in this first period of play. It's been a good one so far for Swain. Schuler's wide open. She gets the pass. Shot is off. And Andrews pulls down the rebound and streaks the other way. Mashburn in the corner. She's got 4 on the night. Back up top inside to Holloway. And she's called for a walk. Good defense by Schuler and Medlin that time. And we're under a minute now at 59 seconds. So Medlin will bring it into the front court along with Hicks. Jones on one wing. And Andrews is spread out in a trapping defense. Medlin with a long 3 on the way. It's off the back iron, but Brooklyn Brown's there. She kicks it out to Hicks. Hicks on the way with a 3. Brown almost had another one. And Mashburn, the beneficiary on the break, tapped away by Medlin, picked up by Schuler. And now we go the other way. Hicks struggles on the defense, but will maintain possession. So now Hicks will inbound to Jones. We're at 21.8 remaining in this one. Jones brings it into the front court. Looks a lot like a man, but it's not. They come running to trap. There's Brown with the basket, and she traveled, took some steps, and it'll be 13 seconds left for the Wildcats now, who have a slim 3-point advantage. That's inside the back out, inside out shot on the way, and it is off. Medlin with a rebound. She streaks the other way, but is not going to get there. And that is going to do our first quarter of play as our Lady Devils trail it 11-8 after 1 period. So we are just set for your second 8-minute quarter in this one. A nice crowd on hand here at Swain County High School tonight as the Lady Devils close out their regular season. They will be playing in the Smoky Mountain Conference Tournament later this week, as will the other teams, JV girls, JV boys, and varsity boys. Stay tuned to the Maroon Devils Network for times and locations on those games. And now Lady Devils trap themselves almost by going into a trap. Jones improves her shot, but can't get the rebound as Holloway comes away with it. And now the Cats come into the front court. Swain looking to trap in the half court now. And that shot on the way by Davis is a 3, the first of the night for the Cats from downtown. And Carly Davis gets on the scoreboard and pushes the lead to the biggest of the night for the Cats. Jones drives all the way to the basket, is hit but no call. And now Swain will bring it back the other way. Or Andrews rather, I'm sorry. That one's stolen by Stiles. Now Medlin into the front court. Hicks to Sale. Sale turns and shoots, but it's off. Stiles and Jones go for the save, but can't get there. And so it's been a lengthy drought for the Lady Devils in this game. They have not scored since Lydia Sale hit a give-and-go layup. And that was somewhere around the 5-minute mark probably of the first period. And now we're at the 6:50 mark in the second. And the Lady Devils have not scored. That's going to be a backcourt on Andrews. It'll be turnover and Swain basketball. Jones will inbound from midcourt. Hicks will bring it in. Cross court to Medlin. That's the trap. And there it is again. She can't get out of it. Finds Stiles. Back to Sale. Sale thought about a 3. Now Medlin does fire one, and it's good. So Taylor Medlin on the board, and she's got 3. And now it is a 3-point game again, 14-11, 6:23 left until halftime. Underneath the Mashburn, she dribble improves. Sale's there, but the foul will be on Sale. And that will get Megan Mashburn, another sophomore, Morgan. I don't know why I keep calling her Megan. Morgan Mashburn to the free throw line to shoot a pair, and she's good with the first one. Second one on the way. Into the game for Andrews will be Cheyenne Radler, and she's got Holloway out of the game. Couple of tall girls for these Wildcats. Second one from Mashburn is also good. Mashburn all the way up to 6 points on the night. She is third on their team in scoring. And that one's tipped by Mashburn, stolen. Sale tries to get it back, can't. And Andrews will go the other way with a 5-point lead. Go to Mashburn on the corner. That one's tipped by Medlin. And that was stolen by Jones. She goes all the way and lays it in. So Gabby Jones on the board. And the Lady Devils have cut the lead again. Good inside out. That one's on the way by West. No, Davis, check that. According to these stats, she's made 3 3-point field goals on the season. She's already got 2 tonight, so I'm not sure how accurate that is. Swain works the ball on the outside. Medlin catch and shoot. It's off. Jones with the rebound, though. Now she tries to improve position. Back out to Hicks. And they play catch over there for a little while. Sale goes to the basket. It's hit across the face by Davis as she drives. And Swain will get subs back into the ball game, as does Andrews. Wholesale subs. Medlin and Hicks check out. Hyatt and Jones check back in. Gabby Jones will inbounds. Nice pass. It doesn't go. Jones has got it. Get in there, ball, and it does. Nicely done. Gabby Jones going for the traditional 3-point play. And subs into the game as Stiles and Sale out, Brown and Schuler in. Jones to the line for the first time for the Lady Devils. It's 19-15 in favor of Andrews. 4:53 remaining. That one's going to be short by a long shot. And it will be Andrews basketball. So it remains 19-15. We're at 4:53. Andrews subs into the ball game. It looks like Jacqueline West and Erica Griggs. That's Griggs on the wing. And 33 is Destiny Mathis. That one's off the mark. Schuler with a rebound. Hyatt into the front court. Finds Jones on the wing. She thought about it. Might should have. The pass to Schuler is tapped away. 3 on its way. It's off, but nothing but black shirts underneath the rebound. And that one's kicked back in by Haley West. And now it's 21-15 Wildcats. And that was stolen all the way. Tracked down and laid in by Griggs. Hyatt into the front court now. This lead has ballooned to 8 for the Cats. Jones drives, cut off on the baseline. We'll get a block call. Relatively low foul total so far. It's 3 for us and now 3 for the Wildcats. Gabby Lane checks into the ball game. For her first appearance. Schuler goes hard to the hole and is fouled. Nice aggressive move by the senior. And she'll get 2 free throws for her troubles. Second and third attempt of the night for the Devils. 3:33 in your second. Rattles around and doesn't go. Second one on its way is good. So Sheeler makes good. She's on the board, 23-16 with 3:33 and counting. All the way back into the Cats lineup. They find in the corner West, and that one's poked out of there, ripped away by Andrews. A three on its way, and that one's good by West. She leads the Cats in three-point shooting, so she's on the board with a three, and it's 10 now. Careless pass. There's a block. And a foul. So Swain will inbound. And we got subs in for the Cats. Radler back into their lineup. Lane and Jones bring it up now. Hyatt for three. That one's back rim and off. Pulled down by West. And now the Cats with numbers. That's West with a shove. And there is Jacqueline West getting herself going with another three, and now it's a 13-point lead, just like that. Sheila pump fakes, goes to the basket, doesn't go, and she gets called for the foul. Go figure. Still nowhere near 1-1, so 2:22 remaining in the first half of play. The Lady Devils look to be in a 1-3-1 defense. Good block by Jones. It goes back to Andrews. Good block by Lane, and they got her for on the arm. There'll be two shots for Jacqueline West. Good. Wholesale subs for the Devils. We have Sale, Stiles, Jones, Medlin, and Kaler into lineup. Morgan Mashburn checked back in for the Cats, and it's 30-16, and that one is good as well. Now Mashburn will check in. Sorry about that. Had her in there a little prematurely. Sale will inbound it to Jones, Gabby Jones, and she will bring it into the front court. Medlin looks for Sale cutting, nothing there. Now Jones replaces, goes off the screen to Kaler at the top. She looks back to Jones. Kaler with a shot on the way. It's off. Sale almost had it. Mashburn comes out of there with it. Kaler stops her momentum, and the Cats will set their offense. And there was several violations on that play, none of which were called. Jones dribble penetrates, shot is off. Sale with a rebound, is hammered underneath, no call. Hammered again and no call. And 1:18 left, it's 31-16. And the Cats work the ball around the front. Jones with good quick hands has the steal. She kicks it up to Medlin. Medlin to the corner to Kaler. Kaler dribble penetrates, goes all the way to the hole, and is fouled. So now Adriana Kaler will get a pair of free throws for her trouble. 56 remaining in the first half of this one. We got boys action to follow. And the Wildcats and the Devils will go at it. We'll have our varsity boys seniors honored before that one, so stay tuned immediately following this game as we will do that ceremony. And there's a throwaway by Mashburn, and it will be Swain basketball back underneath. So Gabby Jones will kick it in. Finds Sales. Sales' shot is good. Sale with 4. The Lady Devils with 19. 31-19. Mashburn on the backside with it now. It's down to 40 seconds. And under. And there's a travel on Destiny Mathis. And back in the game is West for Mashburn. So Sale throws it in to Jones, and Jones brings it into the front court. And Jones with the offensive rebound is fouled on the play. So Gabby Jones will go back to the free throw line. A chance to cut this lead back to 10, and that will get Tiffany Holloway up off of the Wildcat bench and back into this game. Free throw is off by Jones. Holloway is far and away their leading rebounder. And now Jones will shoot a second one. It'll be her third of the night. She's yet to connect on one, so hopefully that jinx will work. Nope, but there's Sale coming in to get it. Has it blocked. And here come the Cats with under 20 now. Tipped by Jones, it'll be out of bounds. And with under 10, 9.8, we've got left in this quarter. Shot on its way, it's a 3 and it's good. And that's going to do it for the first half. As Andrews opens up a 34-19 advantage through 2. And we're back for the second half of action. Lady Devil basketball coming your way here on the Marine Devils Network. Thanks for joining us on a Tuesday evening. Final regular season game of the year for, at least for the Lady Devils for sure, but most likely both teams. This conference meeting will be tomorrow. Conference tournament starts in Andrews on Thursday. 3 on its way. That one's off. Holloway tracks it down though. There's another 3 on its way. That one's off. This time Sale tracks it down. And she will bring it or hand it off to Taylor Medlin into the front court. Good ball movement by Swain. Medlin with a clean look at a 3. It's on its way and it's short. Jones saves it, but she is called for out of bounds. So a long pass, and that was stolen by Sale. She stepped right into that one. Shot on its way, off by Jones. Holloway with the rebound. Good in and out movement all the way back across court. There's a walk on Kinsey Gunner. Number 12, Jacqueline West, with 11 points, led all scorers in the first half. And Jones through on the short corner. She tries to drive baseline, is fouled. So that one is on Carly Davis, and Swain will inbound from underneath their own goal. Sale with the pass, shot is off. Hicks tracks down the rebound. comes Medlin all the way through. Jones is guilty of a walk. Too many steps, and it will be Andrews basketball. And again, they go deep. Stiles bats it away. And now inbounding from right in front of the Swain bench. Gunner brings it up. She goes to the middle. Stiles has got that one now. Here she comes barreling down into Jones. Jones improves, can't get it to go. It's pulled out by Sale and knocked down. And quick timeout by Coach Soulsby on this side. It will be Davis. And it goes back cross court to, and now they hand it off and they're going up court. All the way across court to Davis, and Jones kicks it, no call. She'll get the steal. Tries to come out of there with it. Got it raked at her, but she's able to get it anyway. Back up court, Hicks inside to Sale. Sale turns and fires. That one's off. Jones with a rebound. She tries to improve, gets hammered. It's hard to go anywhere because Mashburn had her by the arm. And now Hicks will inbound from right underneath the basket. That goes to Stiles. Stiles has it blocked, but that'll be on Holloway. And Emily Stiles will get a pair of free throws for her troubles. And Swain is still looking to dig into this lead. Stiles free throw off the mark. The Devils just 2 for 9 from the line tonight, so they need to find the net, take advantage of these freebies. Stiles a second, right on cue. Thank you, Emily. Now Andrews will inbound to the middle to Mashburn, surrounded by 4 Devils. And Sale with a kick of that one out of bounds, and it will be Andrews' ball underneath. So this will be West inbound, and she bounce passes it in. Jones rakes at it. Now Hicks rakes at it. Had Hicks by the leg. She couldn't go anywhere. We got a foul on the play. Let's see who it's going to be on. Emily Stiles hits the deck, and it's on Stiles. So that's going to put Haley West at the line for a pair. Back iron it off. And that one goes for West. Hicks comes in and gets it, races up court to set the offense to Medlin in the corner, back to Hicks. Hicks goes to Sale up top to Jones. Jones fires. That one's off the back iron. Sale almost had it, tips it over to Sherry Wright over in the corner. But out of bounds, unfortunately. 5:30 remaining, Cats inbound. And Mashburn down deep's got it. West shot is off, and Stiles with the rebound and is hammered on the play. So it's 5:18, and the Lady Devils have managed to only give up a point so far in this quarter. Jones and Brown off the bench quickly. Here comes the other Jones, and she draws the foul. That one's going to be on Davis. So Gabby Jones back to the line. It has not been kind to her so far. She has missed all 3 free throws thus far. First one on its way, and that one's off as well. Brown and I think it may be Carrie Jones rather, checking in for Gabby Jones. Jones back to the line again. That one's on its way, and it's good. So Gabby Jones now with 5 on the night. Carrie Jones will replace her. Cross court. And right into the waiting hands of Brooklyn Brown. Medlin to the corner to Hicks. Hicks sets and fires, and it's good. Lindsay Hicks with a three off the pass from Taylor Medlin. Lady Devils 4:36 remaining in the third period of play. Hicks waits. Jones cuts. There's Sale. That play has been there all night. Sale can't get it to go. Brown chases it down, can't get it. Hicks dogs it, and we got a travel as Kinsey Gunner took off with happy feet there, and she will check out of the game. And here comes Taylor Schuler back in. Got Sale. So Swain with a couple of different opportunities here. That last one was a dandy from inside point blank range. Schuler steps out to help rotate the ball. Jones in the corner looks back to Schuler. Schuler improves her position. Looked like she was fouled, no call. That'll come off to Andrews. So a third crack to have cut this thing down to 7 or more. The Lady Devils come up short again. That was tipped by Medlin, tipped again by Medlin. Cross courts, three's on its way. That one's off. Medlin's got it, tracks it down. Bumping and banging there, but nothing to it. Medlin into the front court. Thinks better of it, finds Jones to Schuler. Schuler back to Jones. Here comes Brown up top. Cross court to Hicks. Back to Brown. Brown improves herself. I don't know about that one. Maybe. But looks like pretty good footwork by Brooklyn on that play. 35-36. A fourth opportunity goes by the wayside, though, to cut into this lead. Mashburn into the front court. A little faster pace than the Wildcats want. Hicks goes at it. She's elbowed off. No call. Shot on its way. That one banks around and out. Jones fights on the block, and it'll be Swain basketball out of bounds. So Hicks to Jones, and Swain will set their offense now. Schuler on the outside, Medlin on the wing, dogged by Mashburn. She pulls up, finds Hicks in the corner. She nailed that one earlier, and she's got it again. Lindsay Hicks now with 6. And Swain back to 35-28. That ball's out of bounds, but it'll be Andrews basketball. It's tapped. Medlin got it. 3, nope, she improves herself. Goes underneath to Brown. Brown's got it. Arm on her, goes up strong, is fouled again, no call. And that ball will be out to Andrews, unfortunately. Mashburn looks to go to the hole. Schuler's on her. They're going to get Medlin with a push on the drive. So Taylor Medlin has picked up a foul, and into the ballgame comes Kinsey Gunner. And Emily Stiles up off the Swain bench racing in. She's going to get Schuler. And it's a 7-point advantage now for the Wildcats. Swain really needs to dig another bucket or so out of this thing. There's a shot on its way. It's all over the rim and in. Carly Davis got that one to go. It hit all of the rim. It'll be a good shot on our rim camera. Medlin works off the Brown or Stiles screen. Gets nothing. Finds Stiles up high. Stiles' shot is down but won't go. But it'll stay Swain way. Tough break for Emily Stiles. That one was halfway down. Hicks to inbound again. They've gotten good shots every time off the same inbound play. Let's see if they get it this time. Stiles has got it. Shot on the way. No good. Kept alive by Jones from the corner again. Hicks misses that one. Tipped. It'll be Swain basketball. So Hicks to inbound it again. 2:21. Stiles again with a shot. It's short. Brown battles for it. Can't sweep it out of there. Here come the Wildcats. Cross court again. Cats content to play keep away. That ball whipped back. Inside, Brown with a steal. And Brown nearly mugged, but comes out of there with it. Good job, Brooklyn Brown. And here come Fresh Devils off the bench. It's Sale, Hyatt, Kaler, and Gabby Jones to join Emily Stiles. Sale will now work the high post. Here she comes out and takes that ball. Gabby Jones on the dribble to the corner to Hyatt. Hyatt dribbles back out. It's passed off. Looks inside. Sales got position deep and is fouled on the play. Good job of walling off by Lydia Sale under there, and she will shoot a 1-and-1 now. With 1:38 remaining in the second period, and the Lady Devils have held the Wildcats to a 3-point quarter right here to put themselves right square back in this game. Shot on the way by Sale, it's off. Battle for underneath. And here comes Mashburn into the front court. Sale with a piece of it. It goes out of bounds off of Andrews, it looked like to me. Let's see who's going to get the ball. And it will be Andrews. So the Wildcats will inbound it here. Mashburn takes the pass. Shot up and off wildly. Rebound underneath. Kaler is reaching in there trying to rake it loose, and I think she got called for the foul. 1:23 remaining. And this bunch has been outstanding defensively this period. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it will be Swain basketball. So Swain with a chance to cut it to 7 or more right here. Kaler into the front court. And that was almost picked off Hyatt, the intended recipient. And Swain will inbound it from the water cooler down there. Jones gets it, dribbles to her left, over to Kaler. Kaler beats her person, passes to Sale. Sale's shot, labored shot, in and out. Kaler with a rebound, puts it on the floor, and it's ripped out of there by Andrews. Kaler's all over her, trying to get it back, but could not. There's a 3 on the way, and that one's going to be off, but rebounded by the Cats. And that's Stiles trying to dig that one out with a lot of arm on that play. So Emily Stiles picks up a foul, and that will put the Cats back on the line. Again, they're working on a 3-point period. Caitlin Dills off the bench, Brooklyn Brown off the bench. And this is Haley West at the line. And at this point, West, the lid seems to be awful big on that basket for the Cats. Let's hope it stays that way. West second on the way. It's back ironing off. Offensive rebound. Brown and the Cats hit the deck. It's still bounding around, and it'll be Hyatt fighting for it out of bounds. It's going to be Andrews basketball. Tough break for the Devils. Mashburn up top. She finds the corner, and the 3 on the way. Long this time. Jones with the rebound. And we got a foul. That's on West. And it'll be 1-and-1. Gabby Jones back to the line, which has not been kind to her so far. 1 of 5 on the night. She'll go back there. It's 29.5 seconds left. First one on its way. Back ironing good. So she'll get a second one. And a chance for the Lady Devils to cut it to within 7 right here. Jones' second one up and good. Gabby Jones with 7 on the night. Swain able to trap again, which has created some problems just throwing the ball around for the Cats. And they foul West rather than give up the layup. And that's on Brown. Whistled for the call, and Haley West will go back to the line for a pair. 21.2 left, 37-30. Again, a 3-point quarter for the Wildcats so far. And that has been the key in this one. Swain, an 11-point quarter, but outscoring the Cats 11-3. Second one is up and good. And West makes it a 4-point quarter for the Cats, 38-30. Gabby Jones into the front court, finds Dills. Dills looks, back to Jones. Jones to Hyatt, led her too much, and it'll be a careless turnover there. And Swain with 12.6 seconds. Would hate to see this hard work evaporate in the span of about 30 seconds here. as Andrews comes back into the front court. They can ill afford to give up a three-pointer. That was blocked by Brown. Nicely done. And that will keep the Cats from getting a shot off. Good defense, Brooklyn Brown. And Swain will go to the huddle, trailing by 8, 38-30. Well, we're 8 minutes from the conclusion of this one. Thanks for joining us here on the Maroon Devils Network for this live broadcast, or if you're watching us by delay, either way. Cats trapped in the corner, pulled out of there by Stiles. Nicely done. Emily Stiles with a steal. Now here comes Hyatt into the front court. She goes all the way to the corner with it, turns the corner, and now is in trouble. Has a jump ball, has it almost ripped away. That'll stay Swain basketball. It'll be out underneath. Worth pointing out the standings in the Smoky Mountain Conference girls right now. Hayesville sits on top with a 10-1 record in conference play, only one loss. Mashburn tries to get the steal. Stiles with the bank. And now Swain with a chance to force the tempo a little bit again, and there it goes. They turn and wheel. That shot is off. The rebound, Hyatt breaks at it, can't get it, but it's called for the foul. Be a pair of free throws for the Cats, and that's going to be Destiny Mathis. Be her first trip to the line tonight. But Hayesville on top of the Smoky Mountain Conference. Cherokee and Robbinsville tied for second at 9-2 each. And then followed by Rosman at 5-6. Andrews and Murphy 3-8. And that one's good by Mathis. And then Swain at 0-11 in conference play. Across court to Kaler, pump fakes, no go. She finds Hyatt back. Good look for Hyatt. She's on the way with it. It's off. Rebounded by Andrews. Mashburn carelessly throws it out. Now Jones tries to catch up into the front court. Can't. Hicks off the bench for Swain and ready to check in. Inside, no go. Try to kick it inside. That's got to be close to 3 seconds. She's still in the lane. Jump ball will stay Andrews' way. Hicks and Medlin checking in for Swain. Kaler and Hyatt check out. All the way across court to Mashburn. She goes to the corner. They're looking for Holloway all the way on the block. She's well underneath and lays it in. It's her first basket since the start of the ball game, but it was a big one right there. Hicks looks for Medlin. Medlin's got a clean look at a three. It's on its way. It's off the front iron. Holloway with the rebound. And 6:35, back up to 9, could go to 11 as this thing starts to move the other direction again. Tipped away by Schuler, pulled out by Medlin. So Medlin finds Hicks from that same corner. She's short off of Holloway's head. She misjudged it. Back into the game will be Davis and Sale. Hicks will inbound again. Stiles with it, dribble inside, penetrates, no good. Pulled out by Davis. Davis clears Stiles out with a couple of elbows, but Stiles can get called for the foul. Third on Emily. And we got a clock issue. And we're checking to see if we got 1-1 or not. I think we do have 1-1, so Davis will shoot. Carly Davis been rather quiet since opening the game with a pair of threes. She's only got 8 on the night. This will be her first trip to the line with a 1-1. Brooklyn Brown off the Swain bench. Gabby Jones as well. That one rattles around and in for Davis. And it's back up to 10. 42-32. Jones for Jones. Stiles out, Brown in. And Davis will get a second one now. Look to extend to 11, the Wildcat lead. It's up and it's good. Here comes Hicks into the front court. Sale stops at the high post. Sale turns and fires. It's off the mark and rebound by Holloway, who suddenly is owning the glass inside. really exerting herself as a sophomore. She's a fine player. Medlin with a steal. She's fouled twice, finally called. And Medlin will get some free throws now. So good steal by Taylor Medlin. Lady Devils very active tonight with the hands. Medlin only with 3. It's been a quiet night for Taylor, who leads the Lady Devils in scoring, trailed closely by Gabby Jones and then Lindsay Hicks, the top 3. Those 3 are going to comprise part of the starting lineup for the next 2 years. In all likelihood, Medlin and Jones sophomores, Hicks a freshman, to lead the Lady Devils in scoring. Medlin's second one on the way and good. Taylor now with 5 on the night, and it's 5:35, 43-34 Swain. And that one's anything but sure. Brown gets a hand on it. Jones with the block. Now Hicks looks, goes opposite side of Jones, nothing inside. And go again, Sale with it outside. Hicks has got it. She looks to Jones. Midline jumper is off the front iron, and they both Andrews girls have the ball and end up walking with it. So Swain with another chance to cut this lead. Jones dribbles into trouble. Medlin sets for 3. Shot on the way. It's off. Sale keeps it alive, gets it. Now Hicks with a look, and she cans it. So Lindsay Hicks with a big bucket off the pass. Hicks now with 9 in the second half, and that's Brown. She gets called for the foul, and that will put Holloway back at the line. Brown's second by my count. Holloway's second trip to the line. She was 1 of 2 the first time. This time she makes the first one, and now Emily Stiles has got Lydia Sale. Front iron all the way around, and Jones with the rebound. Streaks into the front court, looks for Hicks. She's open in the corner. She thought about it, but didn't take it. Now back out front to Brown, and that was tipped out of bounds by Erica Griggs from Andrews, and it will be Swain basketball. Stiles comes and gets it, goes cross court to Medlin. Medlin going to go a little one-on-one now, drives down, backs back out, finds Jones inside. Jones all the way to the hole and is fouled trying to go in for the layup. It'll be 2 shots, and the foul is on Mashburn. So Jones back to the free throw line for 2 shots, 44-37. That one rattles out. Lady Devils finding ways to hang around in this one. On the way, and it rattles around and out. Brown got a hand in there, but couldn't pry it loose. Here come the Cats. They're looking to run, which is not something they've done well here in this second half of play. Inside the Holloway, that is something they have done well, and that's on Medlin as they give up an offensive rebound. So Morgan Mashburn will go back to the line where she was 2 of 2 in the first half. 4:29 and counting in this one. First one is good. And second one, Sale set to check back in. All the way around the rim and tracked down by Stiles now. Hicks into the front court, slows the pace just a touch. Medlin on the right wing, back cross court to Hicks. Hicks fires it, and it's off that time. And it's an 8-point lead. Sale back in, and you got Brown out. Good hands by Lydia Sale, playing free safety to tip that one away. It looked like a sure layup for Jacqueline West that time. Still able to get a hand on it, tip it out of the way, and now here comes Cats running a set play on the inbounds. They find Holloway, and that's good playing on their part, but Holloway unable to do anything with it. She throws it away, and here comes Hicks. Streaking down, finds Medlin. Medlin looks at Sale, doesn't go. Now tries to get a screen, and Mashburn pinching the screen off is called for the foul. That will send Taylor Medlin back to the line for 1-and-1 right here. Up off of the Wildcat bench is Kenzie Gunner to come back into the ball game. Medlin's short on that one. Gunner's got Erica Griggs out. And now Medlin will attempt a second. That is no good as well. There's Stiles with a rebound and sticks it in. Emily Stiles being extremely active and athletic. And the Cats fumble it out of bounds. Another turnover, and the lead is 6. And Andrews is going to take a timeout. 3:32 remaining, 45-39 in favor of the Wildcats. The Lady Devils making a run here on senior night. Now when and where they will play, along with all of our other teams as well, as the tournament gets underway from Andrews. Medlin on the wing now, looks back to Sale. Sale's got it. It's going to be short. She battles her way back around, can't get the rebound, but there's a walk again. And Andrews hurting themselves pretty badly. And now Hicks kicks it into Sale. She gets straight back to Hicks, over to Jones. Jones penetrates. Jumper on the way. It's down and back out. Davis with the rebound. And the Cats will bring it this way. That was all the way across court. Mashburn's got it. She goes back across court. And that was a dangerous pass. To the top, Davis for 3. And it's in and out. Sale with the rebound. To the wing to Medlin. Penetrates all the way and is fouled on the play. So Taylor Medlin will go back to the free throw line with a chance to cut this lead even further down. Carrie Jones up off the Swain bench. Medlin's first one is good. And Carrie will get Gabby. And Lady Devils now are within 5 with 2:42 remaining. They fought their way back into the one at Andrews, only to come up 2 points short. So let's hope that they are not 2 points short this time. Stiles taps it away, but unfortunately taps it right to Andrews. They push the tempo. I'm not sure that's a good idea for them. Holloway inside, no look. 3 seconds, anybody? She's still there, no call. Wildcats in scramble mode, 3 on its way, and that's a big 3 right there from Jacqueline West, her first of the second half. It extends the lead to 7 for the Wildcats. Jones on the wing into Sale. Sale with a shot. It's off the glass and good. Oh, and it was tipped out of bounds, but it was off of Hicks. Heads up play by Davis, the senior. And now she will inbound the ball. Deep tipped and right to Jones. So Carrie Jones comes away with it. Medlin improves herself. Shot on the way. It's off. Pulled down by Holloway. And now Gunner into the front court against pressure. It's tipped away, but Mashburn's able to corral it. Across to Davis, and there's the 3 again on its way, and it's down, and that's problems. Jacqueline West has hit 2 in a row, and the lead back up to 8 now with 1:33 remaining. Those are the backbreakers. Swain's got to answer with something here. Sale with a long-range jumper. It's off. So Andrews looking to get it cross court as Hicks and Jones dog the ball. Mashburn inside the Holloway. Back to Mashburn. Tipped away. Saved to Hicks. Great play by Sale. They keep that one alive. And here comes Hicks charging into the front court. Jones calling for it, shot on the way. The three is good by Carrie Jones. Big time play from the senior. And timeout by Swain with a score of 51-46. We're under a minute. Andrews with the basketball. It'll be thrown in by Jacqueline West. And Swain is lining up to probably go man right here. And they go deep with it. See Davis can run under it. She can. Stiles tracks her down. She misses it. Medlin with a rebound. And we come the other way. Medlin loses control. Hangs on to it. Hicks in the corner. Looks. Medlin's got a three. It's on its way. It's off. Jones rips it away. Nice play by Carrie Jones. She finds Brooklyn Brown. Brooklyn tries to go cross court. Stolen by Davis. Sale and Jones back in, and we got Jones and Stiles back out as we'll play the jump ball. We're checking to see who the possession goes to. And it looks like we got disagreements, so let's see what they work out right here. And the officials say it's white ball, so a big break for the Devils. Hicks to inbound to Jones. Jones into the front court, looks to penetrate, kicks to Medlin. Medlin looks, improves herself a three, off the back iron and no good. Mashburn with the rebound. Jones reaches for it and fouls her, but with 22.5 seconds, she had no choice. So Morgan Mashburn, who has hit 3 of 4, will go to the free throw line to shoot check that, 1 and 1 right here. Mashburn 3 of 4 from the line tonight. So she'll go to shoot them. 51-46 your score. Mashburn's free throw is good. She'll have a second one, a chance to extend this lead a little bit more. 22.5. Kaylor Hyatt Stiles up off the bench, and they're checking in. Mashburn's good on that one, as is Sheila. So fresh 4 on the court for Swain. So 22.5. And that one's inbounded to Kaylor, who's going to let it come up court. She picks up her dribble, now tries to find her way around, gets the screen, kicks to Hyatt in the corner. Hyatt's three is on the way in short. Davis with the rebound, and this may do it. Sale goes for the steal and fouls Davis, which will put her on the line with 11.6 seconds left. It'll be 2 for Davis. And it looks, for all intents and purposes, with 11 seconds left, as if the Wildcats are going to win this one. Davis misses that one, though. Carrie Jones checks in for Lydia Sale. And still with 5 seniors up here. Davis's free throw is no good, of course. Sheila with the rebound. Kaylor with the ball. Kaylor fires, and that one's going to be short as well. And that's going to do it. 53-46 your final here on senior night for the Lady Devils. Good game by both squads. Stay tuned. If you're watching us live, stay tuned. We're going to have the senior ceremony for the Maroon Devils.